How does the school collectively create student-led spaces that facilitate meaningful conversations about race, gender, culture, and ethnicity? I think the key word here is student-led. We've already had clubs like social justice that have made students feel inclusive and have spread inclusiveness around the entirety of the school. But I think starting this year with our diversity council, we were really able to push the boundaries a little bit with the conversations we had about ethnicity, race, and gender. We were able to come up with new clubs just this year that are student-led. The BSU was founded by some of our seniors that are graduating this year. And the Asian Pacific Islander Club was actually founded by some of our juniors. So they will still be here next year. And the students are creating their own community for inclusiveness. So this is what we've done this year at Woodbridge High School, discovering new ways to bring our community together.
Hi, I'm Ms. Adigan, and I am an art teacher here at Woodbridge High School, and I also run the Social Justice Club. I'm also part of the equity team as a staff member.
I'm Kalila Cruz. I am the speech language pathologist here at Woodbridge High School. I am also the advisor for the Black Student Union and an equity team member with Ms. Adigan as well.
Yes, so we have many members on our team, but we're here to just talk about two of our clubs that kind of overlap with a lot of students who have some interests in common that have to do with diversity, equity, and inclusion.
Well, BSU was actually born on a school bus trip coming back from a day of dialogue, which is an initiative that the students that are a part of the Diversity Council went on. And from the bus ride back from Day of Dialogue, I actually was able to converse with a few students, one who is actually in BSU and Social Justice Club as well, and another student who is our president of BSU. And we sort of talked about needing a safe space for students to fellowship and connect and dialogue, especially around current events that are, we can't ignore, but we wanted to provide a safe space for students to sort of engage in those sort of topics. I know that Social Justice Club is an existing club that has already been sort of tackling those courageous conversations, but we also wanted to provide a space for students who wanted to learn a little bit more about the Black community and culture and experience. So that is how BSU was born, and it just so happens that because Woodbridge High School is filled with such socially responsible students, that both of our clubs sort of overlap around these sort of topics.
So just to tell you a little bit about Social Justice Club, we, Mrs. Cazzola, who was a social worker here at Woodbridge High School, started the club in 2012 as Social Justice Club. She started it with a mission to kind of have a place for students to talk. And so she kind of pulled me in to help her with the art part of what we were going to do as a peace rally, which turned into Peace Week. And so that's why this year was our 10th year of having our, Peace Week within the school.
Hi, I'm Jocelyn, and I'm co-president of Black Student Union.
I'm Julie, and I'm the Special Events Committee Chair of Black Student Union.
I'm Michael, I'm the recruitment manager of the BSU.
And I'm David, and I am one of the founding members of the BSU.
Personally, I would think some of the core values, or at least some of the core principles that we definitely have instilled have been having courageous conversations and being in uncomfortable situations, but still trying to talk about them regardless of how we may feel, and to listen to everybody, and to always try to be heard and be the people hearing, so that everyone has a fair voice.
This BSU has introduced me to so many other people, underclassmen, my fellow classmates. There are so many people here that I've just never known, and I've connected with, even with the trip that we did to the museum in Philly. We connected with some students at Colonia High School's BSU, and we've created a lot of good friendships with them over there, and I'm very thankful for BSU for giving me those opportunities.
I felt like it was a great opportunity for us to all come together, not only just the Black students and everyone, because we don't discriminate at all. We go Black, white, orange, yellow, don't matter. We just accept everyone.
Our first trip was in Philly to the African American Museum. and we collaborated with Colonial High School's BSU. Just went to go see some art, did some music things. It was really fun.
It was a very wholesome trip. Like having both BSUs together really like made us collaborate together. It was a great feeling. It was a good warm feeling. Have to have like both sides of Colonia and Woodbridge to come together for like a good cause, like to go see art, black art at that. And it was just a good function.
Straight vibes.
Especially
straight
since
vibes.
like
Straight vibes.
there's always that like rivalry between Colonia and Woodbridge. I feel like there was like none of that. Like it was so much fun. Everyone came together. Like I feel like it really was such a great representation of what the Black Student Union is. Like it doesn't
Like,
matter which
family
school.
plus family.
Blended
family.
family. Like, you know what I'm
More
saying? It was
family.
just so like comfortable and everything. It was great.
Hi, my name is Jeffrey. I'm a member of BSU and I'm a sophomore at Woodbridge High School.
Hi, my name is Amira. I'm a senior and I'm the secretary of the BSU.
At one of our weekly meetings, we had Dr. Carruthers come in and explain a little bit about mental health to teens and to minorities especially. I feel like it brought a new understanding of mental health to me and to, I bet, other members of the BSU, and how to be just a better friend and knowing how to talk to somebody.
From Dr. Carruthers, we learned how to check up on our friends and how to keep an open mind because especially in the Black community, mental health is stigmatized. I learned to like check up on my friends more and notice like any signs of anything and people I haven't spoken to in a while, just to check up on them, see how they're doing.
I learned to really talk to somebody if I needed it, and it doesn't matter if I'm going through something. I just need to be with somebody, talk to somebody.
My name is Amira and I'm a senior and the co-secretary of Black Student Union. So for the month of March, which is Women's History Month, we collected women's sanitary products for homeless women and women in recovery. So we chose the shelter that was most in need and like needed the most products. So the women's shelter was for homeless women, women in recovery, and a halfway house.
My name is Kiesia. I'm a senior at Woodbridge High School and I'm co-president of BSU.
My name's Lauren. I am a junior at Woodbridge High School and I am social media chair of Black Student Union.
My name is Myra. I am a senior and I'm the yearbook liaison for BSU. From the week of February 7th to February 11th, we held our Black History Month Spirit Week, and on Monday we wore purple to represent unity, power, and just bringing the whole entire Woodbridge High School community together.
On Tuesday, it was Team Tuesday, February 8th. We all wore team jerseys. There was a lot of school involvement. Student body got involved. Did a lot of that, and yeah.
On Wednesday was best wardrobe, and basically, you just dressed to impress, and everybody wore like really, really nice outfits, even if it was like a dress or like some dress pants, or even if it was like stylish, like whatever your style is. So yeah.
Okay, on Thursday was Throwback Thursday. We really got the crowd jumping with that one. A lot of people got involved with that. You were supposed to wear anything you wanted from, maybe decade?
Yeah, any decade.
Yeah, any decade. You got to wear whatever you wanted. Everything is, coming back now. We have a lot of 90s, 90s wear now. So it was really easy for people to do that. And yeah.
And Friday was our Unity Friday, where everybody wore Woodbridge High School gear.
That's our Spirit Week.
Hi, my name is Mehrdip Kaur and I'm a junior at Woodbridge High School, and I'm one of the managers and special event committee. And I joined BSU because of their vision statement, which is the Black Students Union's vision is to provide a safe space for the students of all ethnicities and backgrounds to unconditionally and unapologetically engage, elevate, and educate the school community in all aspects of the Black experience. This answered all of my questions and all my doubts about should I join the Black Student Union or not. And being in the Black Student Union, I got to know more about Black culture and their hardship and the experience to like how hard it was for them to like be in the school. And I had a lot of friends when I was in middle school which were Black, so like it gave me a sort of a encouragement to like join the BSU, and right now I made a lot of friends in the hallways. I meet everybody saying hi, hello. The after school events we had, they were so much fun. We have activities every week, I guess, and then we do a lot of fun, and then we get engaged with other clubs, and we do a lot of stuff like the mental health event we did, and we're coming up with the movie night, which is like gonna help a lot of people like to get engaged with the BSU and get introduced, and we're thinking about recruiting people in. If you are not black, like I am not black, but like I joined, I'm just like give it a chance, because if you don't give it a chance, you won't know what it's gonna like change in life. Right now, I had no confidence to talk to somebody, but being in BSU, I got so much encouraged. Miss Cruz, she supported me in every single way, and everybody in the club is supporting me, and whenever I have a question, I just ask them, and they tell me everything, what you should do and what you should not do. So like I will say, just give it a chance. You don't have to hesitate, just join, like just do it.
Hi, I'm Joy, and I'm social media committee member.
Hi, I'm Steph, and I'm a co-secretary of BSU.
I joined BSU because I felt that it was a great space to speak freely about my opinions and not feel judged by anybody, because everybody had different opinions.
For me, my freshman year was completely online, and I really struggled in that time, and I wished I had like a safe space that I could have gone to whenever I felt distress, and BSU was a really good place for that.
Some things that I hope to see are more male perspective, because we don't have many males in BSU. We have many girls, and we don't hear many guys talk about a lot of the opinions that we talk about.
Honestly, it's same, because it feels like as we get more and more female perspectives, it just kind of like reinforces what we already think we know, and like more male perspectives would really like open my mind to help me see how I act and how I can improve on that.
Everybody can join because it's a free space for anybody of all colors.
Honestly, for me, same. It's not like you should feel required to join any specific club because of your race or your color, but I feel like opening yourself up to different ideas will really help you out as a person to like develop your personality.
And we're the founders of Asian Pacific Islander Club at Woodbridge High School. We started this club because we wanted to spread Asian American culture at Woodbridge High School, and also we also thought it would be a good social outlet and a safe space for those at Woodbridge High School who are interested in Asian Pacific Islander culture.
Yeah, we wanted to make sure that our club didn't feel exclusive to just Asian Pacific Island, like people of their descent. Like we wanted it to be able to reach out to everyone and not just Asian Americans.
Yeah, and how we started it, so we're juniors now, and we had this idea since freshman year, and we were looking for an advisor because we knew we had to find an advisor to start a club. Also, quarantine hit, so we were freshmen, quarantine hit, so then we came back junior year. Mr. Hein, our advisor now, and he was talking about how he relates to the Asian experience because he's half Chinese, and we thought it would be a good idea to reach out to him. So we went up to him that day, and he was all for it, and that's basically how we started the club.
For our first club meeting, and also our second one, we really focused on getting to know each other. We've done a lot of like icebreakers and group activities, and as I mentioned before, creating a safe environment for those interested in Asian Pacific Islander culture. It was just a good place for us to hang out and to spend time with one another.
So our biggest event this year was the Shang-Chi movie night, which was the first movie night coming from quarantine that Woodbridge High School hosted. And we wanted to screen Shang-Chi, especially because it was the first Marvel movie to have a full Asian American cast, and we thought it'd be a good idea to show that, to spread more awareness
to spread our culture basically. And we also sold Asian snacks to spread our culture even more. And at the door, when people first came in, Mr. Hine gave red pocket envelopes, which is a Lunar New Year tradition. And actually, a lot of people didn't know what it meant. So before we screened the movie, we told them about it, and we also had a presentation about Lunar New Year. Yeah.
The red pocket envelope is basically a way for elders to give, well, to pass on luck to like the younger generation. So usually it's like for people that are already married and stuff, they would be the ones to like give down their luck through money, which is like really good for the people receiving, you know. So.
An Asian Pacific Islander, or are you in the club, or are you in other clubs or national honor societies?
We're in other clubs. National Honor Society.
We have to go.
Okay, so
can we just say our names?
So you can just say your names, and then bless you,
Nice.
and that you guys you formed Asian Pacific Island. You can say I'm.
Or we could be like, we're the co-founders and
Yes.
Yeah. Co-founders and co-presidents.
So name. We're the co-founder and presidents, all three, of the Asian Pacific Islander Club. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So he's recording now, so you guys can go.
Okay. Oh, okay. Wait, hold on.
Wait,
Who wants to introduce
sorry,
themselves
hang on a
first?
second.
Okay, so should we say something like, "Hi, my name is blah 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 blah," and we're the
me.
founders of Asian Pacific.
Can you move your legs, please?
I'll say that, and we're the founders of Asian Pacific.
Okay.
And well, can you
Okay,
face
I'll go
forward?
Co-founders and co-presidents.
There you go.
I'll
Thank you.
just say founders.
Okay.
I'll go first, and then you, and then you.
Okay.
Whenever we're ready.
You're good.
Hi, my name is Chloe.
My name is Erica.
And my name's Castalia.
And we're the founders of Asian Pacific Islander Club at Woodbridge High School.
Perfect. Okay. So I'm gonna ask you a question. You guys do great. How did the club get started at Woodbridge?
We started this club because we wanted to spread Asian American culture at Woodbridge High School, and also we also thought it would be a good social outlet and a safe space for those at Woodbridge High School who are interested in Asian Pacific Islander culture.
Yeah, we wanted to make sure that our club didn't feel exclusive to just Asian Pacific Island, like people of their descent. Like we wanted it to be able to reach out to everyone and not just Asian Americans.
Yeah, and how we started it, so we're juniors now, and we had this idea since freshman year, and we were looking for an advisor because we knew we had to find an advisor to start a club. And we had one person, I don't know if I can say the name, but she said no, basically. So then we were like, oh, what should we do? Also, quarantine hit. So we were freshmen, quarantine hit. So then we came back junior year, and accidentally, or not accidentally, but coincidentally, Mr. Hine, our advisor now, but he subbed a class that Chris Leah and I were in, and he was talking about how he relates to the Asian experience because he's half Chinese, and we thought it would be a good idea to reach out to him. So we went up to him that day, and he was all for it, and that's basically how we started the club.
Good. Okay. So all right. So once you started the club, did you guys just plan these 2 movie events, or did you have like discussions and stuff as well? Like, how did that? I'm just asking you.
Oh,
I'm
like
not sure.
we would meet the 3 of us with Mr. Hine
to
plan out like, the events.
Okay.
And we'd also had like full meetings with the members of our clubs.
Oh, great. Okay. So do you guys want to talk a little bit about that, like what you do at club meetings? If you haven't had a lot of club meetings, it's okay.
Yeah.
You can also just go straight into movie nights and what your purpose was.
We could talk about our first meeting, how everyone introduced themselves,
That's
to like
great.
get to know each other.
For our first club meeting, and also our second one, we really focused on getting to know each other. We've done a lot of like icebreakers and group activities, and as I mentioned before, creating a safe environment for those interested in Asian Pacific Islander culture. It was just a good place for us to hang out and to spend time with one another.
Okay, so should we talk about the movie night now?
Yeah. Make sure you name like the movies and why you chose them, and then what your purpose was in choosing those movies. You know.
Okay. So our biggest event this year was the Shang-Chi movie night screening in honor of Lunar New Year.
It was during February, and we thought it'd be a good idea to screen Shang-Chi because it is the first Marvel movie to cast a full Asian. Oh, hold on. Can I say that again?
Yeah,
cut that out. Cut that out. And then.
You do great.
All right, do
Yeah.
that. All right.
Relax, you got it.
I wanted to say, hold on. Like, can I think for a second?
Sure.
I wanted to say, what did I wanted to say out there?
I know, it's
I
so
practiced it out
You
there.
said back in
Oh,
February.
the first movie night
Yeah.
from quarantine.
Yeah, you got
Yeah.
it.
Oh, okay. Okay, so our biggest event this year was the Shang-Chi movie night screening, which was the first movie night from quarantine. Oh, hold on. The first movie night
Coming back from quarantine.
that Woodbridge High School hosted.
Yes.
Okay. So our biggest event this year was the Shang-Chi movie night, which was the first movie coming from quarantine that Woodbridge High School hosted. And we wanted to screen Shang-Chi, especially because it was the first Marvel movie to have a full Asian American cast. And we thought it'd be a good idea to show that, to spread more awareness, to spread our culture basically. And we also sold Asian snacks to spread our culture even more. And at the door, when people first came in, Mr. Hine gave red pocket envelopes, which is a Lunar New Year tradition. And actually a lot of people didn't know what it meant. So before we screened the movie, we told them about it, and we also had a presentation about Lunar New Year. Yeah.
What does the red pocket mean?
The red pocket envelope is basically a way for elders to to pass on luck to like the younger generation. So usually it's like for people that are already married and stuff, they would be the ones to like give down their luck through money, which is like really good for the people receiving, you know. So
Very nice. How do you think the movie affected Woodbridge High School students or staff that attended?
We had a really good turnout, and we didn't expect to have such a good turnout, and we're so thankful for everyone who came out to support APIC. And since then, we've also saw that a lot of other clubs have also been doing a movie night, which we thought was really cool, that we could have inspired other clubs to do it. And yeah.
So I think I just have one more question for you. How has being part of the club affected you as a person? It's a hard one.
Hold on.
Or even just you guys together as a group?
I think as Asian Americans, it's really nice to be able to have a place at Woodbridge High School where we know we have a safe environment, and to be able to talk to people who are also interested in things we're interested in as well. And also like in highlight of things that happened over quarantine, like the Stop Asian Hate campaign, it's just again a really nice place.
Social outlet.
Yeah, it's a really nice environment to have.
yeah, especially since like there's so many people, not just like in our grade, but like other grades as well, that we were able to talk to and like be friends with. And I think just like having that place to just communicate with each other and make new friends and socialize was really great for all of us.
Yeah, it was a really nice way to meet new friends. I know that I also met new people, even underclassmen that I didn't know before, and now I have friendships with them because of this club. Yeah, and also even us. I think we all got much closer because of this club, because we're always interacting in our little founders group chat. So it was just nice to be able to get even closer with people who I'm already close with as well.
And last question, the three of you are juniors?
Yes.
So what are your thoughts for plans for next year? Are you planning to make the club bigger? Like, are you planning, even if it's just in your head, do you have plans for next year as far as different kinds of things you can do?
Can we talk about our future plans for this month, since it's Asian Pacific Islander?
Sure, of course.
Okay. Okay, so this month, in honor of Asian Pacific Islander Month, we are planning a tote bag painting social, which will happen in May. Yeah.
Hopefully. And for future, next year, since we are going to be seniors, we're hoping to not just make the club stay in just Woodbridge High School. We're planning on kind of trying to socialize with other high schools that also have Asian, I don't know, their
student
clubs. Yeah,
Yeah.
in a way.
Yeah.
But like we're hoping to like plan events with them so that we're able to not just spread cultural awareness in our school but throughout the entire community as well, which is one of our future plans, hopefully.
Yeah, and also like we did this year with Lunar New Year and the movie night, we're definitely planning to do things like that as well next year, especially for Lunar New Year again next year. That was so redundant. That was so redundant.
It's perfect. Do you guys have anything you want to add? It's okay if you don't. You guys did great. You answered a bunch of really good questions in a way that would be effective. So, anything you want to add? Or
Oh wait, are people that go to Woodbridge High School gonna watch this?
Possibly, yeah. He'll probably post it on
Yeah.
social media.
Oh, okay. Well, wait, can we say it now?
For your.
The last words?
I'm sorry.
Can we say like what our last words now?
Is this where you're gonna plug your vlog?
No.
Okay.
I'm just gonna be like, if you want to join the club, you're welcome to. Or no? Nah, never mind.
I want you to do that, but this is
Oh.
more of just this is a.
Oh,
this is-
reflecting on the year?
Yeah, so this is more of like what the school has done, what you as
okay.
students have done. So. Yeah, I mean we can.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
No, I want to.
We didn't expect to have such a good turnout, and we're so thankful for everyone who came out to support APIC. And since then, we've also saw that a lot of other clubs have also been doing a movie night, which we thought was really cool. That we could have inspired other clubs to do it. I think as Asian Americans, it's really nice to be able to have a place at Woodbridge High School where we know we have a safe environment, and to be able to talk to people who are also interested in things we're interested in as well. And also like in highlight of things that happen over quarantine, like the Stop Asian Hate campaign, it's just again a really nice
Social outlet.
Yeah, it's a really nice environment to have.
Especially since like there's so many people, not just like in our grade, but like other grades as well, that we were able to talk to and like be friends with. And I think just like having that place to just communicate with each other and make new friends and socialize was really great for all of us.
Yeah, it was a really nice way to meet new friends. I know that I also met new people, even underclassmen that I didn't know before, and now I have friendships with them because of this club.
Yeah, and also even us. I think we all
Yeah.
got much closer
Yeah,
because
very
of this club,
closer.
because we're always interacting in our little founders group chat. So it was just nice to be able to get even closer with people who I'm already close with as well.
Okay, so this month, in honor of Asian Pacific Islander Month, we are planning a tote bag painting social, which will happen in May. Yeah.
Hopefully. And for like future, like next year, since we are going to be seniors, we're hoping to not just like make the club stay in just Woodbridge High School. We're planning on kind of trying to socialize with other high schools that also have Asian, I don't know, like
Their
Asian
student
spirit
bodies.
clubs. Yeah, in a way.
Yeah.
But like we're hoping to like plan events with them so that we're able to not just spread cultural awareness in our school, but throughout the entire community as well, which is one of our future plans, hopefully.
Hi, my name is Sam.
Hi, my name is Jeffrey,
And we're the co-social media managers for the Social Justice Club. So one of the biggest things that Social Justice Club is responsible for here at Woodbridge High School is Peace Week.
Peace Week is an initiative that we've brought to Woodbridge High School for the past 10 years that really just brings diversity, equity, and inclusion to our school.
Peace Week takes a lot of preparation, even for just 1 week. For like the month leading up to Peace Week, we were having club meetings and discussions about what activities we would do and what our theme would be. So this year's theme was friendship.
So for the friendship theme, we chose some activities that highlighted friendship. So you could come to the lunch table, spin a wheel, and on the wheel you could earn a friendship bracelet, give that to a friend. You would bring a friend up, high five them, and would give you a friendship bracelet. You could show us a picture of a cute pet, get a friendship bracelet, and stuff like that. Honestly, our whole goal was to bring friendship to Woodbridge High School and promote the diversity, equity, and inclusion.
Me, myself, and Sam, but me, I am a member of the community, so I felt that as president of the Social Justice Club, who is a club that brings people together through different identities and stuff, I felt it was important to have an event during Pride Month especially, to have a place for people from that community to be able to like come together and be together. So I thought that
Just
planning
have
something
fun,
like yeah, just like kind of just have a party. I don't like have a party and have fun with each other and be able to come together with that identity being a common like factor in everyone. So yeah.
I think that since we're both like officers of the club, Cass being president and myself being social media manager, it's giving us a little bit more responsibility within the club, and having that friendship between us, we've been able to like throw ideas off at each other. I don't know, it's been a great experience to like have
Grow
such
with
like
each other.
a common factor, like both wanting to bring like that idea of diversity and everything that Social Justice Club stands for, being able to share that interest in our friendship and really just spread peace throughout the school. I think it's been great.
I think doing like this club all three of the high schools helped me grow, like be more comfortable in sharing who I am with other people. Like I think one of the scariest things I've done was like come up to you and like our other friends, and like being in this club has helped me realize that like it's fine, no one, well, some people care, but like no one really cares, and it's just, you kind of just have to like, oh my god, I'm gonna hate saying this, just like YOLO, just do
YOLO?
yeah,
Just
just
YOLO.
YOLO, and just kind of just do what makes you feel comfortable. As long as like you're comfortable, who cares what other people think? It's like
No,
yeah, just
no,
like
that's great. Yeah.
yeah, YOLO.
Just as a person, I feel like Social Justice Club has really made me more aware of all of our differences, but all of our similarities as well. Like just being there and being able to promote like this idea of coming together throughout my entire school. Like I think it's just had a really big impact on me personally. Like knowing that you helped bring people together, it's a good feeling, you know?
And also we get to like grow as friends together through this.
Yeah, you spend a lot more time with your friends, like, because almost all of the club members are like my family. Yeah. Like, I love it here.
I've dragged my friends to meetings. Like, I don't care if you don't care about this. You're coming, and you're gonna stay here. And like, I brought Jeffrey and Julian, and I made David come, and they've been like a great help to this club. So, yay, friendship. Peace.
Hi, my name is Renima Abdulgafar, and I am a senior and a member of the Social Justice Club, the Diversity Council Club, and the Black Student Union's vice president. And I am extremely passionate about the injustices occurring in Palestine. And in March of 2021, I contacted Ms. Dadigan about the inequalities in Palestine, wanting to make a change. After we were back in school, we started planning an event to talk about this courageous conversation. We eventually created the Free Palestine conversation. This event will include a privilege walk and a speech about the genocide in Palestine, as well as an acknowledgement of the children and families who have been victimized. Hi, my name is Elia Thuman, and I'm the president of the International Culture Club.
Hi, my name is Claire Tega, and I'm the vice president of the International Culture Club.
My name is Jamie Olisi, and I'm in the International Culture Club.
So, as a member for 3 years and the president for 2, being an International Culture Club has really I think shaped the way I look at the other people in the school. It's really made me more open to talking to more people who I wouldn't have beforehand, and it just makes me appreciate a lot of our differences.
Yeah, and you know, I also joined with Elia in the same year. We joined as freshmen and we're now juniors. And when I initially joined, I knew absolutely no one. I was like this awkward kid who didn't fit anywhere. And then with ICC, I learned about the people around me, people who like I probably would have never met if it wasn't for the club. And I felt like I grew a group of people, you know, to grow up with during high school.
As someone who only recently joined this year, I'm a junior now, so in my freshman year I had seen the stuff that they did in and around the school, and I thought it was really cool, and I thought it was just really cool that they did all this stuff, and I really wanted to be a part of it, and I really wanted to make a difference as well.
So when we had Peace Week this year, Social Justice Club and ICC, we collaborated on it, and specifically ICC, we ran a meditation and yoga workshop after school, and Jamie and one of our other members usually run them, so do you want to just...
Yeah, they're really great, especially because they're held after school. They're a great way to de-stress and just really be mindful about yourself, especially after a long and stressful day, and they're really, really good, relaxing.
Yeah, and in the past, ICC has also done a lot of the bulletin boards during lunch. Like, we take a compliment, leave a compliment, a lot about learning about each other and how to keep calm during like those, crazy times that we're currently in.